and vision from Georgians. I believe we are a stronger state because of your committed efforts. I hope you take this time to celebrate and share the imagination that Georgia presents. I commend Mr. Kirkland and Mr. Sebastian for organizing this event, and I send my best wishes for a productive and successful 2018 Arcadius Film Fest. Sincerely, Governor Nathan Deal. Thank you. What an honor. What an honor to get to
Ladies and gentlemen, Todd Benham and Mr. Bert Reynolds. We'll give this.
There we go. All right. And it looks like we have the other mic headed this way. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Valdolsta High School 2018.
Yeah.
Passed away. None of
Those are all me.
Oh. Okay. Well.
No, I haven't had 5 wives. I've only had 1 wife, and that seemed like 5.
But you were a stuntman, you were a college football star, you were the #1 box office star, more than anybody had ever been. And you have had some challenges here and there, all of which Vic did as well. And Adam Rifkin wrote and directed this to you and for you.
Well, Adam he's a real gentleman and a wonderful guy. And Chevy Chase, right?
Yeah, Chevy Chase plays.
Chevy Chase did the film, had a cameo. I had so much fun with him, and Adam saw that. And he's almost finished now with the script for just Chevy and I. So.
Did you guys go see that?
He's good doing another script for this time.
So you got Adam Rifkin writing and directing, Chevy Chase is your co-star. Willie Nelson.
Yeah.
The fellow you did the Dukes of Hazzard with and have known for years and years, does the theme song that closes the song as the credits are rolling. So do not leave. Stick around for that theme song. It's wonderful. Covered by Diane Warren.
Yes.
And of course, Willie Nelson performed it as a favor to you.
Well, he's a dear friend of mine, and I love Willie. And he'll get you on his bus, and that's a mistake, folks. If you have dialogue to do, don't go on the bus, because just the fumes in there, you are so stoned you cannot get out. I tried to get off the bus at the wrong end. It was just unbelievable. How he's never, ever stoned.
Never is.
I don't get it. I mean, I guess because he's asbestos. I don't know, it's because he smokes so much.
May have built up a tolerance.
Yeah, but can you imagine every morning when you roll over, instead of brushing your teeth, you have a joint?
I don't know. Can anybody here imagine that? Yeah. You can imagine it, but that's about it.
Yeah, don't do it, just imagine it. Please don't do it.
Now, unlike many of your films, in this, The Last Movie Star, your femme fatale, if you will, was the 20-year-old Ariel Winter.
Yeah, she's a terrific little gal. We butted heads at first because her language was so bad. And I said, honey, you don't have to talk like that. Trust me, Anne Bancroft's a pretty good actress. She doesn't talk like that. Any of the great actresses, they don't talk like that. I wouldn't want to get in a fist fight with Anne Bancroft because she'd fight with me. But you don't have to talk like that. So she stopped doing it, and she thanked me at the end of the picture that, she said, you're right, you don't have to talk like that.
I'd say there's one great scene. This is a film unlike many Mr. Reynolds has ever done because of the subject matter and the pacing and the style. There are no fights, there are no shootings, there are no cop chases. And there's one particular scene. They are in a car, however, and Ariel Winter is driving, discussing some of her troubles. I want you to watch Mr. Reynolds' face during that scene. And the timing with the way he caps it off, it's one of the biggest laughs in the picture, which is just amazing. Some of the individual scenes are truly moving. One of my personal favorites is the scene in the kitchen. It's a flashback. He goes to his childhood home and he has a remembrance of his mother in this kitchen, and it was a very moving scene.
Yeah, we go by my old house, and this lovely African-American lady comes out and says, "What you doing out here? You know, an old movie star used to live here." Old movie star. And I said, "You're right, and I'm still alive." And she was so sweet. And it was a nice little scene. It turned out great.
It really was. One of the other favorites too, which I had the pleasure of being on set for, was a pivotal scene, and it takes place in the bathroom of the hotel. And Ariel Winter finds you, and I'm not going to do a spoiler here, but it's truly moving, and it was done in just one take.
Well, I couldn't have done it but one take. It took everything out of me I had in me. And I haven't done a lot of those scenes and pictures, so it was overdue.
A lot of people aren't aware that you were on Broadway 2 or 3 times, and this is reminiscent of some of the things you did on stage in many regards.
Yes, yeah. I've done Broadway 3 times, and I used to own the theater, and that was the best time I've ever had because I got to cast all my friends. And
Farrah Fawcett's stage debut, Jim Neighbors' stage debut.
Yeah, Jim. Can you imagine? Jim Neighbors had never done a play, so the first one he did was at my theater. Farrah Fawcett, her first play. It was great fun doing that.
There's some technological advancements too. There's 2 scenes in particular where Vic Edwards is speaking to a young Vic Edwards, shot on green screen. One is a shot in a canoe, another is a shot in a black Trans Am of all things.
Yes, yeah.
And,
they can do anything now, and it's a strange feeling to act with yourself. One of the best actors I've ever worked with.
And there's a whole cast of younger actors, which really, you'll see them all over the place. Clark Duke from Hot Tub Time Machine and I'm Dying.
He's a great kid, and he's going to work all the time.
Eller Coltrane, who was from Boyhood.
Yeah.
He and Ariel may have a romance going on in it. It's a little interesting. You have to watch that as well. AJ Knox and Nikki Blonsky from Hairspray plays a nice little role as one of the folks at the film festival.
Yeah.
In fact, Nikki just sent me a text that she asked me to share with you. She said, "Bert, it's Nikki Blonsky. I wish I was there with you tonight as you and the people in George experience your greatness on and off screen. You are an amazing actor, but you're also one of the most incredible gentlemen I've ever met. I'm so proud to have been in this film with you. You were such an inspiration to me, and I love you more and more every day. I will see you soon, my sweet friend."
Oh, it's very, very sweet of her.
On the set of Knoxville, 5-week shoot in Nashville and Knoxville, when she was on the set, she came and she sang Mr. Reynolds' favorite song, My Funny Valentine, to him in the trailer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she killed it. She just, she sang it so good. It is my favorite song, and I've had a lot of people sing it with me, but I've never had anybody quite effective.
I understand in your memoir, But Enough About Me, which was a New York Times top 10 bestseller, it's still out there, and that's something a great gift. You said you were there with Chet Baker, performed it live for the first time in New York.
Well, for those of you that are not Chet Baker fans, you should be, because he sings like an angel, and a lot of people think it sounds feminine because it's so high, the notes he hits, but I love his voice, and I used to go see him every night he was on, and I would stand in the back, and one night he came back there and stood by me, and he said, "You know, I think I'm going to try to sing tonight." I said, "Man, if you could sing as good as you can play that trumpet, I mean, son, I mean, I'm all for it." So he got up and he sang My Funny Valentine. And there wasn't a dry eye in the house.
The rest, as they say, is history.
Yeah.
I think we have time for like 2 or 3 questions. Anybody out there have a question for Mr. Yes, the fellow right over there, I believe, a pale gray jacket on, jumping right over here, sir. The man looking over your shoulder saying, "Who, me?" Yes, sir.
You.
We're right up here, sir. Yep. Yes, sir. Thank you. What is your name, please?
Bill LaFever.
Bill, what is your question for Ms. Reynolds?
Do you still own your house down in Stewart?
Yes, I do. We'll go in there tomorrow. As a matter of fact.
Well, too much information, but my brother owns a place a few, about 6 clicks down from you, and in the past, we fished out behind your house. We were gonna catch any fish, but there was somebody named Lonnie something or the other we were looking for. I
Well,
don't know if anybody else will know what I'm talking about.
well, if they have a store, they probably know her.
That's all right.
Thank you, Bill. Am I seeing a Bert shirt there in the front row, too, by the way? Can you stand up and let me take a look at that, please? You'll notice these in the film. Turn around, let me get a good look at that. This is called the Bert shirt, and the fans in the film, there was a couple of these made as a prop. The crew fell in love with these things. The director and the producers all backed it, and they are available now at bertshirt.com as a benefit for the Bert Reynolds Institute for Film and Theater. They're available in all kinds of different sizes. You can get yours. Yep. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. You can stay there. You don't have to walk up.
Bert, we met you when you were doing Gator
Uh-huh.
over in Lakewood. And I'll never forget, you were sitting in the director's chair. And
Of
we
Gator.
would ride by. We would ride by. You were doing the scene at the house. And we would ride by and we'd go, "Hey, Bert." And you go, "Hey, darling." And we did that like 15 times until the state troopers made us stop. But then we pulled over on the side of the road, and you were so gracious to come over and meet us and sign pictures for us. And I just will never forget how nice you were, you know, to 2 young girls that were just starstruck with you.
Well, you could drive by my house anytime.
Well, you know where we'll be there tonight.